right, buddy boy. There's our garden. You see our corn growing up there? You see the corn on the other side?
Yeah.
Now the corn's not ready to pick yet, but well, I bet we got some cucumbers and some squash, and you never know. We could have a tomato also that's turned red. I don't really know. We'll see. We picked some here yesterday. Okay, reckon we can get through that gate?
Yeah.
Okay, you getting out that side? Can you get out that side? Oh, it's got a latch on it. Oh, you got it, didn't you? Yeah, I figured you could. I knew you could, buddy boy. Well, folks have been sending comments and asking about the garden. We haven't been to the garden. Well, we've been to the garden every day. We are just tickled to death with our garden. You know, this is not a world champion garden, I got to tell you. But this is the first time Chris and I have ever had a garden. And Pickle, it's my grandson Pickle right there. This is Kyle's boy. And he's 4 years old. And he's a Oklahoma University fan, right? Boomer Sooner, right? What other football team do you like?
OU.
Besides OU, you got another football team you like?
Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys. What do we say to the Dallas Cowboy game?
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys and go score. Go score. Yeah, go score. All right, Pickle, let's look around and see what we got. Now, Pickle, these are tomatoes. You can see right here, we got these tomato plants. And we got some big old tomatoes on. We picked some yesterday. They have to turn red. You see what we've done here? Kind of built almost a little lake around them. We put the water in. That way all the water goes to the plants. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we get this over there, some dust. It's called 7 dust. Put it on there, and that keeps the bugs away from the plant. That kills the bugs, but none of those are ready to pick. So we're going to look around. I see one that's got a little pink to it. Let's go take a look at it over here. These are more tomatoes. We're going to have lots and lots and lots of tomatoes. Well, this is not ready yet either. Now see, this is turning red like a red tomato. See, that'll turn red, and that's going to be a good. Look at all the little baby tomatoes. Isn't that cute? See how little they are? And see these buds, these yellow buds? That's yellow bud, that's a flower. That'll turn into a tomato. Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing the way that works? Okay, that's really something. Let's walk down this way. We didn't bring our bag. We got to go back and get a sack. And see, these grow. They keep on growing. They're growing, and they grow up through these right here. And that holds them up, and that way we can come pick tomatoes. Look at these little bitty tomatoes. See the size of these? Now, those were these little yellow buds. All of those are going to turn into tomatoes. So right there, we're going to have like 5 tomatoes right there. Isn't that something?
Are you growing some green beans?
Yeah, we're growing some green beans.
Okay, I'm growing some beans.
I know, I saw where you planted some beans. Look at all these little tomatoes. This has got a whole bunch of them on it. Those are all little, and they get bigger every single day. They're kind of like you. They grow just like you do.
But the ones I'm planting, those died, but they're called pinto beans.
Pinto beans, okay. All right, let's see what we got down here. This is an okra. This is an okra plant right here. See this plant right here? It's okra. And I cut a couple of okras off this yesterday, so there's none ready to cut off of there. I cut a couple of them off. We'll look at some more okra. Look at here. What is this right here? Look at there. What is that?
A watermelon.
A watermelon. Look at that little baby watermelon. See a little baby watermelon? Here's another big old watermelon right over here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now that watermelon there is actually getting pretty close to being big enough. It needs to be about twice that big.
This is a tomato, but it's not big.
No, that's not a tomato. That's still a watermelon. That will turn into a watermelon. These are called buds. All those little buds will turn into a watermelon. Isn't that cool? And that same thing. You see all the buds here? They're yellow. You know what those are going to turn into? Cucumbers. That's right, cucumbers. Now, we have to look around. The only thing, you got to be kind of careful looking under the cucumber. Okay, see that cucumber? He's not big enough yet. See that cucumber? He's not big enough. You got to be a little careful looking. Ooh, look at this cucumber. Look at how big he is. Now, he's big. He's big enough, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Let me get my knife out. Well, I didn't bring my sack. Got to go back and get a sack. You can just twist them off, but I'll take my knife. There you go. Wow, that's a big one, isn't it? They grow. You hold on to him. Now you got to kind of watch because You know, the snake, sometimes a snake can get in here, and so you hope it's not a rattlesnake or a copperhead that will bite you. And sometimes there's another, that's not going quite big enough. Let's leave him. That's a pretty nice size one right there, but he's not big enough. Ooh, he's got some stickers on him. All right. Huh? All right, let's look over here. Oh, here's another. Let's see about this one. I don't know about, what do you think about him? What do you think about him there? Hey, let's get this one too. That one's got some stickers on him. I'm gonna lay him right there and we'll remember to come back and get him. And look around. You gotta watch because they grow so fast, they get so big so quickly. We're gonna look at some more plants. There's some little bitty ones. Look at this little bitty one right here. This is cool. You see this guy right here? You see him? See that little cucumber right there, Pickle? Pickle's a pretty good name. You gonna lay him there? Okay. That will turn into a big one. Let's see, here's a couple pretty good sized ones. I'm gonna let those grow another day or two. There's some more smaller ones.
I think I just saw a red tomato.
Here's a pretty good sized one. I think I'll go ahead and take that one too. You'll put that one over there by the others. Okay. Here's another pretty good sized one. I think I'll let him grow one more day. He'll get bigger by tomorrow. Anyway, okay. That's the deal. And we looked at watermelons. Our garden's doing pretty good, don't y'all think? Huh? Don't y'all think our watermelons doing pretty good? Our garden? We're gonna have watermelons. We got cantaloupes also. We got some little tiny cantaloupes. The cantaloupes, you think you saw the cantaloupes? The cantaloupes are right here.
I think I just saw a surprise.
I don't see any baby cantaloupes. They should be popping out any time. Oh, here's one right here, pretty good size. Here's some baby cantaloupes. See the cantaloupes? See right here? That's a cantaloupe. They'll have orange inside. There's another baby cantaloupe.
I saw a surprise over there.
Well, let's go see what the surprise is. Come on, you think you saw a surprise?
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
I think I saw a red tomato over there.
Oh, you think you saw a red tomato over here?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so, but we'll go look anyway. Yeah. Our iPhone actually overheated on us out here. You can see how hot it is. It's 100 degrees. Just went over and picked a bunch of okra, or cut a bunch of okra. You can look at the okra right there and you can see how they look. Those are beautiful. Look at there at all those okra. We'll have those tonight. We'll have those tonight. It's not a big mess of okra, but they're coming on pretty strong. And one of the things about it is that once it gets started, and you can look at another thing that we've done here. Now there's one that needs to be cut. Is we've actually got with the squash pretty good. There's squash. There you go. I'll put them there. Let me go get these others. I cut several more over here. So we're going to have a lot of squash. But one of the good things about it is Lucy and Milburn love squash also. You slice this up and put it in with their food, in with their potatoes and tomatoes and grapes. And where's the bag, buddy? You got that bag? You got another bag? You got a bag we can put these squash in? Here, hold that. Okay, you got your cucumbers in here. I'll put our squash in. That's pretty good. And we'll go up there and dump it in the box and we can see what all we got.
Are we eating these all tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna fry some of these squash tonight too. We had some on the grill last night. That's a pretty good bag of squash right there. We're gonna have more squash than we can say grace over. And we say grace over our food. We do that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So Pickle, what do you think about your first trip to the garden? Okay, man, I got hot out there, didn't you? Yeah. I was sweating, I was bleeding, I was sweating so much. Big old sweat drops, yeah. We turn the air conditioner on this mule right here, but it's running down the road, turns the air conditioner on. Woo! But, boy, we got a lot of stuff though. We got some cucumbers and squash and some okra. And you got some beans, didn't you? Didn't you pick a few of those beans?
What?
Yeah, no, watermelons wasn't ready, no red tomatoes, but I saw some corn. You know what kind of corn we got? We got candy corn. Isn't that cool? Candy corn. That's going to be so good. We're going to have quite a bit of it too. But we got lots of squash, we got lots of cucumbers. We're gonna have both for dinner tonight when your grandma Sherry gets here. This is my great-grandson right here. He's a great one too, I guarantee you. He's a great-grandson. It's my grandson's son. Isn't that cool? A man that gets to live that long is truly blessed, no doubt about it. Guys and girls, that's a trip to the garden. We love it. It's just about the best thing in the world a granddad can be doing. See you later. Hey, pay attention to those deer, or baby deer. We try to put a video up a couple, 2 or 3 times a week. The world loves Lucy. The world loves the triplets. Be sure to subscribe to our Catch of the Day channel. It's got over 3,000 on that now, 60,000 on Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube. Guys and girls, I love you. Opens